Oh gosh. I I honestly don't know if I have an answer to that because there's just so many stories that I like. I believe um I just need to look up to make sure I'm quoting the right person. So I want to make sure I have the right author's name.
Yeah, of course.
Mary McCarthy, yeah. So I like The Company She Keeps by Mary McCarthy because it's a story that it's a novel that has multiple like points of view. Like it follows a couple of different characters through different points in a timeline, but they're all kind of like interconnected. And it follows the story of a well, it doesn't just follow one story. It's really hard to explain it without having the book in front of me. But I really did like The Company She Keeps. I liked Mary Shelley's Frankenstein as well.
That's
like the original book. Yeah. Yeah, so I have read the original Oliver Twist though as well. And yeah. And oh yeah, no, I liked reading Shakespeare as well.
Very
I am
very British.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like Hamlet. Or I guess that's Scottish play. Because you can't say Hamlet in a theatre. You know about that?
I haven't seen it myself, but I know what it's about.
Yeah. So there's a superstition that you're not supposed to say Hamlet in a theatre because it will apparently curse the production or like the cast, and it's especially not okay to quote lines from the play, and like the only exception to those two is if you are performing the play.
Wow.
So yeah, there's a very big superstition about saying Hamlet or quoting lines from Hamlet within a theater because there's like really old like I don't think legends is the right word, but there were stories of, I guess, like Shakespeare talked to like actual witches to like write that scene, but then didn't credit them, so they cursed the production. So like as a superstition, you if you're saying it, if you're talking about it in a theater, you have to call it that Scottish play.
Oh really? Well, it's always about the street credit royalties.
Yeah.
Real, I had no idea. I heard something about. I think there's like a joke about that in The Simpsons, but I never knew the actual.
Yeah. Speaking of like royalties and like copyright and stuff, when Shakespeare wrote his scripts, he only gave the other actors their own lines because he didn't want them to basically, because obviously back then there was no kind of like copyright, so he didn't want people running off with his script and then like selling it on their own. Yeah. So in his productions, you like nowadays, if you've like ever been in a production, you'll get like the full script. But back then he only got you only got the script for the character you were playing.
That well, I'm that's an interesting thing because it's maybe I'm just drawing bridges where there are none, but that's how it's always been kind of handled with music. Have like a big orchestra and stuff. Each player just gets their own part and that's it.
Yeah.
And only the director has score.
Right.
All right then.